What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction for this week's episode of It's Not Just Life Changing, It's Also Lunch Changing. It's hot. We're late. This grilled chicken salad stuffed tomato is going to be great. I'm TD. It's TD's Brew and Barbecue. It's always so great when you get everything set up and then the second it's all set up, now the wind decides to start blowing. So I'm glad that we're late and now the wind has waited for us to start our live. So we'll get into this about why we're late here in just a minute. But anyways, I got to tell you guys a quick story about how this came about. Let me tell you guys here. You guys know what that is, right? About 18 years or so ago in 2007, today is a day that resonates with me. Let's say it resonates with me very pretty close to my heart here, because today, like 18 years ago or so, 18, 19 years ago, something like 2007, however many years ago it's been, was the day that my lovely wife, Ashley, her life changed and she met the greatest thing to ever happen to her right here. So anyways, let's get this going. So when we went on our first date, a couple weeks from now. And what we did was that we went to this little deli and they have a chicken salad stuffed tomato. And one thing that we've always really enjoyed. So what it was when I created my own chicken salad recipe, we decided to make the stuffed tomatoes this way. So this is the grilled chicken salad stuffed tomato. Shout out to Full Belly Deli in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not sure if they're still there anymore, but that was the place that my wife and I went about 18 years ago for our first date and had this dish that I'm going to show you guys how to make it. It's quick, it's easy. You can use the chicken salad. You don't have to stuff the tomato. You can put it on Texas toast. You can put it on a pretzel bun. However you want your chicken salad, this is how you're going to do it. So another thing is I haven't gotten any gloves yet. So we're going to be a little nasty today. So we're going to get in, get down and dirty today on these awesome chicken salad stuffed tomatoes. It has been the absolute, probably most technical, difficult test day today. Today is a test day. And speaking of test days, Robbie, what's up, man? Robbie can tell us what a test day is.
Holy shit. You've been tested on your end. I've been tested on my end, trying to get connected. You know, I think we had a propane issue.
What?
I thought we had a propane issue.
Oh yeah, I definitely had a propane issue. So yeah, I got to get down and dirty on these two because I don't have a pair of gloves to wear. So instead of a walk of shame, we're gonna go do the wash of shame later. So that way I can walk into my house and basically, you know what? This isn't really how I like to do it too well. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. I was just gonna take it straight out of the bag right onto the grill. But let's get them dry here. Let's get these beautiful chicken breasts here. Nice and dried up here. So what we got here is I took a chicken breast and what I've done is I have cut it into about 6 different pieces. Went through, cut it in half long ways, cut the top part off of the breast, and then I cut it down into smaller chunks where they all can be very similar in size. So we got something kind of like this. Not quite a chicken nugget, not quite as small as what we're gonna make it for like our chicken skewers, but we're going to make them closer. We're going to have some nice thick pieces of chicken here that have been marinated or brined, if you will, in the jalapeno lime Carne Sutra brine. So what this is this is just, you know what, I'm just going to take them all out and I'm going to dry them up. It has been an absolute shit show today. And the fact that we're live right now is great. What are we, an hour and 10 minutes behind? Something like that. So anyways, that's what's going to happen. So what we want 4 chicken breasts. I'm just going to take all this out so I can dry it off. It's taking too much time. I'm being impatient today. We got to get this live going because I am starving. I should have been eating about an hour. Should have been eating by now, but instead we had technical difficulties. Robbie just couldn't get his shit together today, and so I had to wait on his ass.
I think it had to do with this time of year. There's no sports. You know, they got the All-Star game, but there's nothing else. No hockey, no football, no basketball, no damn tennis, golf.
Really? There's like none of that, huh? No golf, nothing?
No pickleball.
Really? Wow. And that, man, see, that reminds like February. February, March to me, it's like some of the most boring times of the year, February and March. Reason being is because there's really no sport at that time. And who's watching basketball for real? Not me.
Not
All right.
me.
I'm going to hit them with a little bit more of my jalapeno lime Carne Sutra. And what we're going to do, I'm just putting this on just so that way I can get a nice crust on the outside. And I'm going to take these over and start grilling them up. Once I start grilling them up, then I'm going to make my mix for my chicken salad because these are going to cook really fast. I'm going to make that mix for that chicken salad. And then we're going to cut these up and then put them in our chicken salad mix. And it's going to blow your mind when I tell you my secret to having really juicy, basically really juicy chicken in your chicken salad. How to keep it really nice and moist and juicy here. All right, so with me. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wipe this off here. Get all that off. Shit, dude, I don't even have another paper towel. Oh, yes, I do. Damn, man, I thought I was really in problems today. So, yeah, I cleaned up in the sanctuary in here. Not a lot of it, but I did clean up the other day. And when I did clean up, I took down all of my my set, so which my camera mounts and everything, put all them away. And then when I got out here today, got ready to go live, and I had absolutely nothing set up. So there we go, disinfectant. All right, so we'll clean this up here in just a moment. When we get back to it, we are outside, so it's kind of how it goes, and it's all primitive. I'm not going to cross-contaminate, but we're also going to make sure that we have no issues with chicken salmonella, botulism, whatever it is, right? All right, so I'm going to move this to the outside for right now, and let's get this camera set in the right spot. How are we looking right there, Robbie?
Looks good. And I thought you said you cleaned up out there.
Hey, can you turn it up a little bit? I couldn't actually hear you on that one, Robbie. You said, did I actually clean up out there?
Yeah, I thought you said you cleaned up out there. I think
I did. I didn't get to the grill yet. That's
not what I'm getting at. I think I saw like some Atlanta Braves trash sitting up on the shelf.
Oh, that's always there. No one ever cleans that up. All right, so now that I put a little bit of duck fat on my grill, and this is going to be a quick, easy grilled chicken. If you want to continue this grilled chicken and just not use it, this is how you can make it for pretty much anyone in your family. We got some nice chicken here, and I'm going to put it down, and just listen to the sound when you put that meat down. Little breasts need love too. So even if you favor the big ones. All right, so we're going to put a nice little char on these guys. We're going to get some grill marks on both sides. They are still a little wet, and I do hate to put wet food on my grill, but hey, man, shit happens, right? Oh, that was looking great until that one screwed it up, right? So we were going to keep it all nice and pretty. And you can tell by the difference in the size of the chicken, not all meat is treated fairly. So some pieces are bigger, fatter, juicier than others. Some pieces are not. So let's see here. So speaking of not much going on in sports, I saw that the All-Star game, the American League won last night. So that would be your boys, right?
That's my boys right there. And speaking of my boys, my boy won the MVP.
Oh, yeah? Who won the MVP last night in the All-Star game?
Jarren Duran from the Red Sox.
Oh, yeah? What did he do to earn the MVP in the All-Star game?
He hit a 2-run game-winning homer like 430 feet.
Really? That far, huh? Oh, was that the one that put them ahead?
Yeah, that's the one that
because
put
it
them
was
ahead.
only, yeah,
It was
okay.
3-3.
Well, it's not like what was that?
It was 3-3, and that put them ahead 5-3.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, because the only thing that happened on the national side was Ohtani with the 3-run home run. I'm like, really? It was 5-3, and that's all that happened was a 3-run home run, and then a couple singles, and then some RBIs, and then all of a sudden there was another homer. So That's pretty cool. Well, good for him, man. Good for that kid. He's your what position does he play on the Sox?
He normally plays left field, but he's center field and left field.
Gotcha. So we're sitting right about 400 degrees right now. It's going to be a nice time here. So I'm going to give them just a moment here, and then I'm going to flip them, and then we'll go over here and we'll start making we'll start putting everything together. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. So it's going to take them a moment before they're going to be ready to flip. And then let's go ahead and let's put our mix together for our chicken salad, because once the chicken is cooked, why can't I get this in my, there we go. Once the chicken is cooked, it's actually going to take very, 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 very little time after that to finish it up, because everything else should already be chopped up at the moment. Everything should be ready to go. So what we got here, and I'm going to add some of these things after, but I got sour cream and mayonnaise. So I got a half a cup of sour cream and half a cup of mayonnaise. So what we got here, there's my half a cup of sour cream. Get all that out of there. If I had a spoon, which I do, no walk of shame, no walk of shame. Well, I guess that doesn't matter, right? Like, I shouldn't be proud the fact that I don't have a walk of shame today, because I basically had an hour of shame. Like, it was almost like my walk of shame today was so bad, I might as well have just been naked walking through the streets of King's Landing, like Cersei Lannister was. And that looks like that's about another half a cup or so. Let's make it a little creamier. All right, you guys got that right? Shame, shame, shame. No? Okay, never mind, Robbie.
I thought you were asking the audience. Hey, speaking
Well, the
of
audience isn't
baseball,
going to reply. You are the audience, man. The audience has the reply in the chat, but you are the audience, man. All right,
hey,
so I got a half a cup.
That was a little more than a half a cup of mayo, though.
No, it's probably pretty close to about half to 3/4. Same about equal parts as the sour cream. So I like to do a half a cup, but you guys know I don't measure shit unless it's in a product, unless I'm really trying to get to a certain point here on my product. So let's go here. So, and this is how you get creative and everything with your chicken salad. So what I like to do, we're going to squeeze this until we get a seed out. That seed isn't going to stay in there. Come on, get out of there. So we're going to put this right in here. Damn it, that seed went right in there too. And I'm going to squeeze about half of this lemon into our mix. And then I'm going to add about 1, maybe 2 tablespoons of, yeah, you guessed it. That's right. This right here. This is your secret ingredient for all of your creamy salads, or anytime you mix it, salad dressing types. This is what you want, about a tablespoon or so. Let's go back over here and let me flip these nice little chicken breasts over, so that way we're not burning, or at least check them. Oh yeah, we got some nice little grill marks on them. That's all I'm trying to get, is some grill marks. I'm trying to get the flavor of the smoke. I'm trying to get a flavor of the grill, since I'm not really I don't even have a smoke block on today for my grill, but we're just putting some nice grill marks on all this chicken. I know you guys can't see me at the moment. Give me a moment and I will show you the grill marks that we're talking about. And we're at 400, about 400, 425 degrees. So they're going to cook fast, but we don't want it to burn. So we just want those char marks and grill marks on there, and we want to keep it nice and evenly, so our chicken only reaches about 165 degrees. So you can see here what I'm talking about those grill marks. Look at that. See that right there? Only about, it's going to go back on the grill. Only about 4 minutes aside. So whatever, chef bonus. Yeah. Chef bonus. Yeah, so whatever, yeah, if it falls on the ground, it's okay. If it's on the grill, you just put it back on there. The fire's going to cook whatever's on it. So now I'll have to sanitize that, but at least it landed on somewhat of a napkin, right? So, all right, mix this up here, and we're going to have a nice mixture here to put our chicken in as soon as we take it off the grill. So we got a nice mixture here, and it's got a pretty good little consistency to it where it's thick, but it's not thick, and it's got some good thickness. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And so this I'll add in here in just a moment. I do have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So these 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, I'm going to put them in here right now. Since I forgot just a moment ago, we're going to mix this in. Now, this is just brown sugar. Feel free to use barrel-aged bourbon if you like. Feel free to use regular sugar. The reason I use brown sugar is because that is the type of sugar that I use in my sauces. So what happens is you're just really amplifying the taste of the sugar in your sauce, in my sauce. So, and besides, you want that real sweetness. So if you want to add regular sugar, go ahead, but it's probably not going to be around about 2 tablespoons. All right, so let's squeeze all of this off of this here. All right, let's move this over to the side because this will be ready, and I have everything else that we're going to add to it in just a moment. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to crank my grill up since we got some good marks, and I want them to be done. So that's that right there. So I got to tell you guys, Robbie, how long ago did you meet your wife? How long have you guys been together? I didn't get to ask this.
We're going on 22 years.
22 years, dude. That's crazy, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations on 22 years. So let's see here. I got to show you guys this. So at the farmer's market the other day, I did buy a watermelon, and I was told it was a black diamond watermelon. And look at the color of that. It is killer. Absolutely killer. My kid cut this up and put them in bags. And the crazy part about it is that this watermelon was pretty much so ripe that the weight of the other watermelon is like causing it to smash. So, but I'm going to tell you guys one thing that I do all the time. If you're one of those people that you like to salt your watermelon or your cantaloupe or any of your type of citrus fruits, right here. This is what you want right here. Here are the jalapeno lime Carne Sutra, the Carne Sutra. It doesn't matter. One of the other, and this is where you're going to put it right here. I like the spicy and I like the jalapeno lime. And what I do, just give it a good shake all the way around. Let me know. Do you salt your watermelon, Robbie?
On occasion. So I kind of have.
On occasion?
Yeah. Sometimes just eat it straight up, and then sometimes I salt it up. And speaking of,
how good does that one look right there?
Speaking of food, Panoki Barbecues here. He said, buddy of mine brought me some sweet corn fresh from the field. Most excellent with butter and sweet barbecue love. Oh, damn.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There you go.
Plus, he said him and Mrs. Panoki are at 37 years.
37 years. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Everybody let us know. Come let us know. 37 years, huh? Yeah, see, so my parents, where would my parents be? Shit, I can't remember. We just celebrate. They're 77, I think, is when they got married. So 77. So that would be, I don't know how many years.
Damn youngster. My parents just had their 60th anniversary on the 15th.
So I'm 43. And I swear my mom said they were married for almost 5 years before I was born. So that would mean 40 years. So they're coming up on 50. So my parents were actually, my mom and dad were married, and my dad was a senior in high school.
Let me pull up the Lovington Common Core math chart, and we'll figure it out.
This watermelon is so good. The only reason why I'm eating it is because I wanted to show you guys the jalapeno lime on it. Oh my God. And this watermelon is fantastic. Go to the farmer's market on Saturday in Hobbs. There's a lady there that has homegrown watermelons and cantaloupes and stuff. and they're fantastic. I can definitely attest this. This watermelon the other day, it would not stay, it would not hold itself. It was so ripe that it would just fall apart on you. There we go. Get that blood sugar right. Get that blood sugar right. All right, we almost got this chicken ready. Let me look over here. So 37 years there. So yeah, so my wife and I, that's where this recipe actually came from. It is a copycat of this restaurant that my wife and I, well, little sandwich deli, sandwich shop. They had all kinds of really good sandwiches. They also had the, of course, the stuffed tomato, which was my wife's absolute favorite. So every time we went there, this is what she would get. And one of the reasons why I went there all the time is because it was like right by my work, right by her work. So we could actually pretty much meet there pretty quick for lunch, and then have some lunch. And the other thing that was really good there is dude made a pastrami sandwich, and that pastrami sandwich was absolutely killer. It was probably my favorite thing that I got there. But he had a French onion soup, and that French onion soup was phenomenal too. And so what my buddy and I would do is we would take the pastrami sub and we would dip it in the French onion soup like a French dip. And dude, it was phenomenal. So game changer. So if you got a pastrami sub and an option to have French onion soup, put them together, man. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. All right, so chicken is getting close. Let me see here. We're getting some good color on it. We're right around about 140 degrees internal on the big thick pieces. And so what we're going to have is we're going to have some big thick pieces, and then we're going to have some that are going to be a little smaller, a little charier, little crispy pieces. And those are going to be great. Those are going to be your favorite part, I promise, inside the chicken salad. And one of the best ways to do this chicken salad is to keep it overnight. And then serve it, but you can serve it immediately as well. And let me see, I'm trying to think of what else I got going on, because yeah, I'm just waiting for that chicken to cook. I should have already been done, but my bad, guys, my bad. My chicken definitely isn't cooking as fast as I wanted it to. That's the point of these little breasts is that they cook pretty quick. So Robbie, how else is everything going, man?
Going good. So, hey, did you see that guy's pitch or hear about that guy's pitch, how fast he threw it in the All-Star game?
No, I did not. I didn't actually get a chance to watch it because for some reason I thought the All-Star game was tonight. I thought yesterday was just practice, but apparently I was wrong.
Holy shit. Did you drink with the lady at the home run derby?
No, I should have, but yeah, dude, I did watch the home run derby though. We watched all of it, dude. What a cool ass home run derby, dude. That kid from Kansas City almost hit that tying home run, dude. What was he, 2 feet short, maybe?
Yep.
That one was pretty good, dude. That kid clobbered it, man. And of course, I have to say, I got to give a shout out to Alec Boehm. As much as I can't stand a Philly, dude, that dude hit his ass off in that home run derby.
So, dude, that guy from Atlanta, Mason Miller, I think is his name, threw a pitch in yesterday's game 103.6 miles an hour.
In the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Really? Well, I didn't think it was the kid. I thought we had Max Fried, Chris Sale, and then Ozuna, and who else did we have? But I didn't see anybody. I didn't see that. But Bart says that's an episode idea, pastrami sub with onion soup dip. Yeah, it does. It does. Sounds like a great one. My wife has also been saying that she wants French dips, and I am so down with the French dip, except I want my French dip to I want to slow smoke the meat. Like, I don't want to just use deli meat. Yeah, now our chicken is starting to get some really good color on the other side. Flipping it again. These are some small pieces. They're going to get some char on it. They're going to cook pretty quick, but we don't want to cook them to the point that we're going to be burning the edges. We just want the edges to be nice and golden, nice and crispy golden brown. So we should be getting about 150 degrees right now. So about another couple minutes, and they should be finishing up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher. Let's speed it up, man. Let's speed it up. Crank it. Reach over, grab the next gear, and take off. So speaking of grabbing another gear, so yeah, dude, I've been driving the Chevelle around lately. It's been pretty cool, man. I can definitely tell that the ECM has been learning how I drive it, because it's starting to really break the tires loose a lot more than what it was about a week or so ago. So that's pretty badass. But I did, man, and I've gone over 200 miles on a tank of gas so far. And that's pretty much with the AC on and driving it however the hell I want. So I'm ready to fill it up. I got about 50 to 60% of fuel left. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get, let's see, what was it, like 300 and something miles on the last one before I filled it up. And I forgot to check the mileage, but I went over 330 miles or so before I filled it up. And I think it's on like a 23-gallon tank, like a 20-gallon tank. So yeah, dude, we should be getting close to like 20 miles a gallon in that bitch.
So, hey, did you see that?
Pretty badass, doesn't it?
Did you see that NFL quarterback? I can't remember what team he plays for, but he just signed a 4-year, $39 million rookie contract. Some dude with fingernail polish.
Oh yeah, was that Caleb?
Yeah, that's your boy Caleb.
All right, hold on. Hey, what's up, Pops? Hey. Dude, of course, my dad calls me in the middle of the show, and it's a butt dial. Hey, Pops. I can hear him. Dude, like at least once a day, my dad butt dials somebody, dude. So yeah,
we'll
my
put
phone
that
is on
down.
do not disturb.
We'll put that down as the walk of shame.
For my dad. Yeah, it's my dad's walk of shame on that one. Let me go over here real quick and check these. We're sitting about 150, 160. We are almost finished up here. Yeah, we're doing great. So most of the little ones are getting there, but we want those to be our like super extra little crispy pieces, because those are going to be the best pieces.
Your dad called in. Your dad was calling into the show because he thought I was asking a question if anybody out there knew that quarterback's name. So he was going to.
Oh, is that what it was? No, I can guarantee you my dad was not calling to answer that question. He probably couldn't even tell you. So my dad probably watches the Super Bowl. Like that's it. And that's if it's on. My mom, she'll watch football, but she's more of a Cowgirls fan, like a Cowboys fan. So yeah, she's one of those people. Just like you, man.
I thought your dad would have been a football fan.
Dude, my dad's really not really a sports fan for a lot of things. I'm going to use a bigger cutting board. So my wife got a cutting board for a Christmas gift.
Holy damn! Thank you, Norley.
Yes,
that's the Norley commercial right there.
Right. So thank you, Norley, for the awesome serving board that my wife brought home from her holiday party.
I forgot to cue it up that we were supposed to break to commercial for the Norley cutting board.
Oh yeah.
Here on QVC, if you want to buy your Norley cutting board, hit it.
Oh man. So Robbie, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay, cool. I thought I hit the button to mute my mic on accident, so I apologize. So I was just making sure. All right, so here's how you're gonna do this now. So all my chicken is pretty much got the color that I want. We're right about 160 degrees, 1 to 165. So what I'm doing is I'm piling them all together right now, and I'm just gonna let them finish kind of all get a nice temperature together, and then I'm going to pull them off. So I didn't move my camera. There's no reason for you guys to see that. You don't need to see it at the moment. My grill's dirty anyways. So I'm going to grab some of the smaller ones here. Or you know what? I'm just going to go through and make sure all my fatter pieces are actually 165, because I did check 3 of them, but I want to double check and make the rest of them, because I do not want to be on camera cutting up raw chicken. No, dude, we're good. Yeah, we're like, oh, that one is 159. That one is 170. Oh yeah, we're good here. Yeah, so we should be plenty good on pretty much everything. All right. So I'm going to grab these. Let's take off all the little ones first. Now, this is the trick. Now, here's the trick that I'm going to show you guys. this is my trick on how to keep your chicken salad nice and juicy, to keep the chicken in your chicken salad super nice, super moist, super juicy, because that's what we want. And not only that, it's going to be so nice and juicy that it's going to soak up some of our dressing in there for this chicken salad. And that dressing is going to be basically in the chicken. It's going to be so moist and juicy that the chicken is going to be carrying this chicken salad. And not only is it going to be carrying the chicken salad, it's definitely going to let those grapes, those awesome red seedless grapes that are inside there, it's going to let them know how freaking awesome they are. All right. So just about finished there.
You got Adam Rivers popping in to say hi from Tampa.
Hey, what's up, Adam? How's it going? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I hope the audio is definitely helping you out, and I appreciate you coming back and joining us, man. He was the one who mentioned to use the mics, and I have definitely upgraded to the mics. I just the problem was I was behind on how I wanted. Oh, that one is 162. We're not chancing that bad boy yet. But yeah, so I definitely was in the process of doing it. I've had the mics, I just haven't done it yet. And so he said that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Time to do it. Time to set up the mics. And we're figuring out our new system here, trying to get it going, because that's where we've been having a few issues, right, Robbie? We've been having some issues with technical difficulties. It's driving us freaking nuts.
Yeah, a little bit here and there, but we're trying to work on it and get better.
Yeah. You just got to get better every day, right? All right, so look at this chicken. How are we looking? Like, this is a pile of chicken right there, right? Nice and golden color. It's going to have some char, but we're also going to have the most beautiful golden color. See right here? Oh, that's probably a perfect piece right there to show you. I'm not going to drop this one. Look at that. Look at that. See that? That's a perfect char. There's a perfect golden color right there.
Hey.
And so we got that. I want to make sure this one reaches my temperature real quick. It's finishing up. I got one last piece, and it looks like it's kind of funny because it's not getting up to 165. It likes to linger about 162, 162. We are 167 now. There we go. Got that. So go ahead, Robbie. What was it that you were asking?
Hey, Norley just reached out to us, and they said if you're going to do a zoom up with their cutting board, please show their logo up front and not to the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. Hopefully they don't pull the sponsorship. Okay. Okay. So here we go. This is the secret to your chicken salad. Well, this is one of the two secrets. I already showed you the other secret. The other secret is the southern mustard. Got to put that in your chicken salad. The next secret is right here. You're going to take all this chicken, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go through here and you're going to go against the grain and you're going to chop it up into bite-sized cubes. Every single piece that you can find is going to get chopped into bite-sized cubes. And I'm going to tell you why, because you want them to be bite-sized. But the reason why you're not letting the chicken rest, do not let the chicken rest. So we're going to cut it in half, cut it into our bite-sized pieces. We want the chicken to start soaking up all of our dressing here. So once you cut it, cut up a few pieces, throw it in the dressing. Now the dressing is cool. The chicken is warm. Don't worry about it. The dressing will cool the chicken off. So this is what we're going to do. Keep going like this. Keep cutting up all of your chicken. Now, if you have a faster way to cut up your chicken, go ahead, cut it up that way. This is just how I cut up my chicken. So you're going to have big pieces. You're going to have small pieces. You're going to have crispy pieces. You're going to have juicy pieces, all kinds of pieces. If you can find better pieces anywhere else, you know that line. Everyone knows that line. All right. What movie was that from, Robbie?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I had a kid up.
Well, it was close. It was close. It was similar. I said, you're going to have juicy pieces. You're going to have fat pieces. You're going to have skinny pieces. You're going to have crispy pieces. If you can find better pieces anywhere else, in the movie, it's a different word, and it would be From Dusk Till Dawn. And it would be Cheech Marin at the very beginning of From Dusk Till Dawn, where he's standing outside talking about the, what's the name of the restaurant there? Or the club that they were visiting in From Dusk Till Dawn.
No, I have no idea.
It's the titty twister.
Holy shit.
You don't remember from Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney?
No.
What? Dude, you
Matter of
have to
fact-
start watching that right now. Like when you get off of this live, you have to go watch that movie.
I've
Watch it
never
with your
even
kids.
heard
How
of
old
this
are your
damn
boys?
movie.
How old are your boys?
14, 16, and 18.
Oh, they're all gonna love it. They are all gonna love it, man. It's set in a strip club, dude, and they're vampires.
Holy crap.
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's Quentin Tarantino, Selma Hayek. Dude, come on. You guys let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you like From Dusk Till Dawn, because that is a fantastic movie. The tattoo that George Clooney has, it is probably one of the most requested replica tattoos that tattoo artists get. It's a tribal tattoo, like it runs down the whole side of his body, but you never actually really see it. You just kind of know it's there. So in like so many tattoo artists, especially when tribal was really getting popular, that was all they said was everybody wants the tattoo From Dusk Till Dawn. All right. So we've almost got all this chicken cut up. Yeah, dude, come on. Selma Hayek at her best. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. That is definitely a really good movie. So you guys got to watch it. Got to watch it, Robbie. And like I said, it's probably around the age that your boys really enjoy it. I know that's probably about the age that I started watching it. Oh man, I can't believe it, dude. It's like one of George Clooney's best, Robbie. I'm disappointed in you, man. Disappointed in you right now. I thought you were better than that. All right. So look at this.
I'm disappointed in the audience because nobody's commenting, so nobody knows.
Adam said Selma Hayek at her best right there. Look at that. So I got all my chicken in here cut up into the dressing, and I'm going to mix it up. So the reason why I do this is because if the chicken is going to break apart or is going to soak up as much of that mayonnaise, sour cream, southern mustard, brown sugar mixture, we want it to be nice and coated completely. Now, this is where you can put it in the fridge right here, or you can add the other things to it and then add it to the fridge. What I'm trying to do is I want to cool the chicken down with the dressing. So that way, so you know, like the theory, whenever you rest chicken or rest meat, what you're doing is that you're allowing it to soak up all the juices that you just cooked, pretty much almost cooked out of it. So now they're soaking it back up. So why you don't let the chicken rest and then do this is because you want the chicken to soak up all of the dressing. So therefore the chicken is going to be filled with the dressing. All right. That's the best part. This is the trick to it. All right. So next, here's what I got here. I got some sliced almonds, and I'm going to throw them in there. So sliced almonds are going to give us a little bit of a crunch. And then in this bowl here, I cut up 3 stalks of celery, and I cut up 3 green onions. I cut up the whole green onion. I used the green and the white because that's how I roll, dude. I love green onion. And then this is 3 cups of red seedless grapes that have been cut in half. Now, if you can find the bigger ones, they're even better. But you gotta use the red seedless because they're sweeter. 3 cups. So, and I do 3 cups. Who's measuring, right? I think that's 3 cups. I basically take enough and I just cut it up. So you're going to want a lot of chicken. You want a lot of grapes. You want enough of the celery and enough of the green onion to give it that awesome taste and to help with the crunch in there. Now, this is going to be even better tomorrow than it is today. You want to mix it now, let it set, get it cold, and that is the best one. So you want to go a couple hours before you serve it. But since we are in the era of modern technology that I don't have a way to do that, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make it up right now. All right, on to our chicken or our stuffed tomatoes. You guys see this? Look at that. See all the grapes? Oh, let me grab you know what? I got a spoon. Let me grab a spoon here where I can get a pretty good picture of how this looks. So, and feel free. So if it does look like you have a little too much of the dressing, don't worry. Your chicken and everything is going to to soak that up. How's that look? That looked like a pretty good, there we go. How does that look? Looks like some pretty damn good chicken salad, right? So this is a chicken salad. I like my chicken salad super, super chunky. So we're going to let this chill in the fridge for an hour, and then we'll be back. All right. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to be right here. Not moving yet. We're not moving. I'm just going to clean this off. And let's get this tomato finished up. I'm going to make 2 of them here. Now I'm going to make 2 plates. You got to run, guys. You'll make this weekend. People, what's the drink recommendation for the chicken salad? Oh, dude, a drink recommendation? Shit, man. Water. Water. But as far as if you're looking for an alcoholic beverage, shit, I don't know. Al Robbie, what would you recommend for this? To go with this? You know what? Maybe like a spiked lemonade sounds bomb right now, right?
Yeah, spiked lemonade or even a ice cold beer. I don't think anything else would really go with that, you know.
Right. You know what, man? Like what kind of beer? Like that's what I'm gonna ask. Like what kind of beer?
We'll let our audience choose what kind of beer they want.
What kind of beer do you drink, Robbie?
I'm not normally a beer drinker. I'm more of a whiskey guy.
But you're like a whiskey guy, right? What's that?
I said, but for that, I'd go with a nice cold beer.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. So here's what we like to do. Cut your tomato however you would like. So what I have, these are some nice beefsteak tomatoes. I pulled the top off. I've washed them. So what you're going to do is you want to cut these about 3/4 of the way down. So that way you don't have a split all the way through. You just have it there. So then you're going to do it. You're going to quarter it about 3/4 of the way down. Now you can leave it here or you can go further. Personally, I like to make mine into 8s. So that way the tomato is a little bit easier to eat. So now we got our cuts here, just like a nice pizza. And what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. So slowly pull back on your tomato and feel free to reach in there and help it out a little bit more to give it some space so that way it opens up like a nice little flower. My man Bob Ross was here, dude. He'd be like, that is a happy little tomato. All right, so here we go. Look at that. How does that look right there? See that? See that tomato? Into 8 pieces. Feel free to take it more if you want. Feel free to cut the ends off if you would like as well. Where you're a little ripe there for the green. You want to make sure we don't really want that. So I'm going to cut that off. Just so that way it looks a little better in the presentation side, because of course we eat with our eyes first, right? So if somebody gives you a dish and it doesn't look like it does in the picture, how do you feel? Like whenever you're like, if you go to a restaurant, how do you feel when somebody gives you something that does not look anything remotely close to what you ordered? Have you ever had that happen, Robbie? Well, of course you have. You live here.
Oh yeah, I've had it happen, and I'm gonna honestly say, if it doesn't look like the picture, there is a little disappointment at first, but then when I dive into it, if it's got a good taste, then the picture part goes, to the side. I don't even care anymore.
As long as it tastes good, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay. So that one I got a little too close to the bottom there. So it's gonna be a pain in my butt for the next couple minutes here while I try to cut this. But nope, shouldn't be. Let's go. Get it. Come on. There we go. So now we open it up. Just like this. You want it to look like a flower. Pull it apart and make it look nice and pretty. All right. Now we got that nice and pretty. Both of these guys. Let me cut these off real quick. Yeah, dude, I'm kind of the same way, man. Like that what really disappoints me. And I promise you, if you start cooking your food somewhere around about 3 to 5 days a week, I promise you, you are going to understand that you can cook better than probably half of the restaurants that you go to. And not only that, it's going to not just be may be a little financially cheaper, but it's also, I'm not saying don't support your local restaurants, because definitely support them. What I'm saying is to eliminate like McDonald's, eliminate like fast food and stuff. And that's kind of what I've done. And everything has been so much better with things. And I cook pretty much all of my food. You know, I went to the doctor the other day and I had my blood work done. I just had my blood checked. And you know what? Everything came back perfect, dude. How does that sound? That's pretty badass, right? Everything came back perfect. So like I was pretty stoked about that. And then the doctor goes, except, and I was like, damn it, what is it? My cholesterol was a little low. My cholesterol was a little low. And so the first thing when I told my wife, you know what my wife said? Who the fuck has low cholesterol?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this guy does.
I never even heard of low cholesterol. I always hear about the high cholesterol.
Right. I guess I better stop eating Cheerios, man. I guess I better stop eating Cheerios, even though I can't think of the last time I had Cheerios. But yeah, so that was kind of how it went. I'm like, dude, who the fuck has low cholesterol? So here we got the southern mustard. We got our tomato here. And I am going to drizzle a little bit of the southern mustard on the table, or on the tomato, not on the table, on the tomato. Get away, little fly. We don't want you. Now, this is going to give us a little bit more of a presentation on our tomatoes here. And then we're going to take a little bit of course. So this one, I'm going to hit it with the Carne Sutra. If you're not putting Carne Sutra on your tomatoes, you are missing out, period. I promise. So get a nice little sprinkle on there, nice little sprinkle on here, and we're good. I promise you, if you're not putting Carne Sutra on your tomatoes, you are missing out. You can just eat it like an apple. All right. Next, now let's get into this bad boy. So let's go ahead, and we got our chicken salad here. And I can already tell just from sitting here for just a minute sitting here in an hour for the refrigerator. You guys saw that, right? It was in the refrigerator for the past hour. So it's been getting nice and chilled. And we are going to pile it right here. Okay. And I know, kind of, don't be disappointed that I didn't actually stuff the tomato, but this is how the stuffed tomato goes down, all right? So we put a nice big helping on one side, and I'm gonna put another one right here. And I'm probably not gonna load it up too full because I'm pretty sure that my wife isn't gonna be able to eat all of it in one sitting. I might, but there you go. How does that, those looking pretty good? Okay, here comes the last one. All right, Robbie, what's the last part? What is the last thing?
Oh,
come on, man.
Your cowboy candy.
It's campfire candy. Don't insult my product that way.
I forgot. You eat yours at a campfire. Cowboys eat theirs
Yep.
at a campfire.
Yeah, they can eat them as cowboys if they would like. So my wife is definitely.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, man, you got to try it. When it's summer and it's hot outside, I don't usually like to eat a lot of hot food, but I love to cook everything. This is one of my go-tos, man, right here. So we're going to put a couple pieces of campfire candy right on the top here. And now these are candied jalapenos and Vidalia onion. I do have some of these in stock. They have been going fast. So definitely check it out. They are available on the website. Go get it, but they have been going fast because they are limited. So I only have these in stock, and then when they're gone, they're gone. And then I bring them back eventually. All right, so there we go. Nice little bit there. And let's finish it off. Just a tiny little bit more of the southern mustard here because we want the southern mustard. Yeah. That is going to be so good. My wife is going to love this one. This was probably going to be one of the best ones. Personally, my wife really enjoys beefsteak tomatoes. Those are her favorite tomatoes. My personal favorite, I like Roma tomatoes, but this is something that you would use with a Roma tomato. All right, here we go. How does that look, dude? Look at that. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Oops, damn it. Going right onto my laptop. Sorry, getting the juice right on my laptop there. How does that look? Beautiful, right?
That campfire candy right there is going to take you to Flavor Town.
Yeah. Oh, dude, to campfire candy takes you past Flavor Town, dude.
Oh, get on the train.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, get on the train. It's not even flavored train. When the campfire candy jumps in a badass souped up to Chevelle and hauls ass through Flavor Town, and then passes the flavor train.
Ooh.
Yeah. Again, no fork. Damn it. No fork,
dude. God.
So there's a piece of here's a piece of chicken with a grape on the top. And that chicken is already starting to soak up all of that juice or all of the dressing. That's where we want to go. Come on, Ashley, come get it. It's ready. My wife has been waiting all day, so she's been waiting for this too. That is great. So couple different ways. Slice the tomato, pick it up and eat it. Cut it all up, mix it like as a salad, eat it together, or just eat the salad, cut the tomato off, just as you would. No wrong way to eat this, but whatever you do, put some TDs in your face. That's it right there, everybody. Now, let me get you a really, really good picture here. Should be about right there, right? There we go. All right, everybody. Put some TDs in your face. I'm TD. I'm TD. It's TD's Brew and Barbecue, baby. See you on Sunday.